Hey, Ella.
Hey, Lavalais. It's been a while.
Yeah, I haven't seen you in a while, so I got
It's
to say
been a
hello to you.
it's been a while. Yes, we are here at the
Yeah, it's great to be back and be able to see each other and do this show together. It's been a while. Um, so I want to say hello to everybody out there, first of all. And I seem to be getting a little feedback, so I guess it's me again with the microphone. So,
Oh, you sound okay on my end, so I think we're good to go. Happy Friday, everybody, and good to be here back on the Lavender and Ella live show. It's been a minute since we've done this together. We've done it separately here and there, but we finally set some time aside, and we're both available on this Friday. So it's good to be here.
really, it's great to be back here again after doing shows for a while, and now we're back. And your last show, you're going to tell us a little bit about your last show. I think you were with in North Carolina. Is that right?
Yes, I was in Winston-Salem at the International Black Theatre Festival. I keep saying national, but it's actually international. I enjoyed myself. I had a great time. I saw a lot of our wonderful family viewers that I've met people that I've not met before that have been with us since day one. People like Lorette Wright. Met her for the first time. I met Sauda for the first time. And, we had some people that came in from other cities, like Ruby came in from Los Angeles. We had Etha who was there. She's, in between New Orleans and Connecticut. Is it Connecticut, I think?
Yeah, she's in Connecticut and Louisiana.
Louisiana. Okay. So, yeah, it was just wonderful. Good vibes. Very good vibes. Long hours. But I enjoyed myself, definitely.
Yeah, well, did you get a chance to enjoy the city a little bit or see some theater? Or they do a lot of performances at that particular show, right? Theater performances.
They
like
do
plays
lots of plays. Unfortunately, I'm a working woman and did not have time to see any of that, primarily because we were there from 11 to 11, long days. I heard good things about quite a few of the plays, but didn't get to see any of them, unfortunately. And Winston-Salem itself, lovely place. I haven't been there in about 15 years, and I enjoyed myself. It's definitely coming up.
All right. Well,
Yeah.
that's good. That's great.
Yeah.
I had gone to Detroit, which you know about, and I
Yes.
enjoyed Detroit, had a good time, basically. So, but now here we are, and it's coming up. What's usually our time to get ready for Chicago. Yeah, normally we'd be getting ready for that, right?
Yeah, I've been saying to quite a few other artists this week, I just don't know what to do with myself because normally I'm getting ready for that. Normally I'm working towards it, thinking about the customers that are going to come through. There's this person, that person, and just having in mind, oh, I want to show this piece to this particular customer, and that's not happening at all. So unfortunately, people out there, if you don't know already, the Chicago African Arts Festival is cancelled this year, or they say rescheduled until next year.
Yeah, I got an email today that they posted the cancellation for the show and that they hope to have it next year. But who knows whether or not that's going to be possible or not. I mean, this is a bad track record for them and a bad showing since they've had that much time to work on getting a show together and they don't have it together.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. You do think things like that, sort of, okay, if you've had a year to get it together and you weren't able to, so why another year is going to help you out. I'm sure they probably need more sponsorship, and they probably need an influx of funding to help them with that particular show. So hopefully they get it together and we're there next year.
Yeah, well, we will really miss being there.
Yes,
We got anybody in the house with us today?
we do. We do. They're watching. They're
I
watching.
see some people out there. Come on, join with us.
Yes, they're watching. I felt that going down to North Carolina, I was going to meet a lot of our viewers down there, and surprisingly, I not surprisingly, because when we've been doing this show, you see a lot of people from North Carolina who are checking in. So I knew that I was going to see some people, and they are watching. People telling me all the time. So I think that's a wonderful thing.
Yeah, which is the same that I experienced in Chicago. I experienced, I mean, or in Detroit, where there was people who see the show, but you never know that they're there because they never say anything, or they experience it a day after or whatever. But I see Ether's joined us, so we're glad to.
Oh, it was so nice to see you, Ether, in North Carolina. I think we got a picture together. Definitely. I think she had a wonderful time. At least I hope you had a wonderful time there, Ether. And again, it was nice to see you.
Yeah, I think she likes the theater, so I'm pretty sure she got to see some performances and got to experience a little bit of Winston-Salem, I imagine.
Well, one thing I'm noticing about these major events around the country is that it's sort of like a destination holiday. Particular events like that particular the Black Theater Festival or New Orleans Jazz Festival. People are traveling between shows. They're hearing about the great experience, and people from LA are going to North Carolina. People from Detroit are going to New Orleans. It's that's what's happening, and good vibes all around.
Oh man, she said she saw 9 plays. So.
Oh, there was a lot going on. They had block parties. They had after-event parties going on. All of that I wasn't able to attend, but I did hear about them. So all around great experience for the theater goers, definitely.
I'm still having problems hearing and with my sound not being exactly what it should be.
Okay, can you hear me, Lavalais?
I'm struggling just a little bit, but I can hear. I'm struggling. I just want to let you know.
Okay, well, I'll talk a little louder. I'm not going to shout, but I will talk a little bit louder so you can hear me.
Yeah, see, now I'm back in the reverb thing and I'm not hearing you. Let me try one more time up here. That's as loud as that could be, so.
Okay. Well, we will work our way through it.
I have to struggle through.
Okay. Or do you want to leave and come back? Would you like to do that?
Yeah. Let me. Okay. There's. Well, I guess everybody. You can hear me, right?
Not now. You've got quiet. So I think just leave the room and come back for a hot second, and we'll bring you back. There we go. Okay. Hey, Cynthia. Cynthia is in the house. Detroit is in the house. I'm so sorry I wasn't able to get to Detroit this year. I had some family things I had to attend to, but I had to go off to England. But I will be back to Detroit next year for sure. Lavalais is back. Hey, Lavalais. Okay, I guess he couldn't hear me, so I'm going to go on to Ruby. Hey, Ruby. Ruby came to Winston-Salem. She came all the way from California. It was wonderful to see her. She got some awesome hats from me, and I wanted to get some pictures together of some of the customers that were at the Black Theater Festival, and I didn't get it done in time. So maybe next week I'll throw up some pictures from the year. Actually, would be a good idea. From the year, pictures of some of the great customers that have come and supported us since January all the way through till now. I'm just waiting on Lavalais to come back in the house, but so far it's been a great year. Been out there doing the shows and seeing everybody. We're coming to the end of the season, I think. Chicago is like the end of the summer. It's not happening. And for me, I'm just doing small pop-ups up until the end of the year. I do have one major show in Washington, D.C. at the Smithsonian. That's coming up the end of September. And I know that Lavalais has a show in Wichita, Kansas. I think he's going in October. Maybe he'll correct me when he comes back on in a minute. But those are the two events that we can definitely speak on, that we're definitely attending. And other than that, I think it'll be small pop-ups here and there. Okay, I haven't been here in a long time and I haven't wished anybody a happy birthday. So is anybody in the house that's had a birthday, let's say over the last 2 months, that I've missed? Because I don't think, oh, well, I was here last month. So we are in, I think, Leo season. So any Leos out there, let me know. I'd love to wish you a happy birthday and give you some love. And let me just talk again about the Black Theatre Festival. I got so much love and so much joy and hugs and squeezes from a lot of the customers out there. It was really wonderful, and I have to say how thankful I am for all that. Just people coming up and just witnessing and validating what you do as an artist. So I'm very grateful to all those people that came up to me in North Carolina. So thank you if you are watching. Okay, so we're waiting on Lavalais to come up. We're going to show a few pieces tonight. I know he's got some great pieces to show, and I'm looking at the hats in front of me. I have about 10 or 11 pieces, some everyday pieces, and some great purples that I actually took down to North Carolina. And purple was the color of the show. It was the color of the event, and it was lovely to see everybody out there in their purples, all adorned. So I've got a few pieces left from that show to show you a little later on. All right, as I wait again for Lavalais, who is just having some technical problems in the house, we're just going to wait on him. Anybody else that would like to say hello? I feel like, oh, speak to me, people. Here he comes.
Don't put me on.
Okay. Oh, well, I guess he was off for a minute. We will bring him on in a second. I'm just waiting on Lavalais to come up. In the meantime, I might show some pieces as we're waiting. I might show some pieces, maybe. We're going to give him a couple more seconds to come back on, as I think he's switching iPads so that we can see him and we can hear him clearly. So just give him a moment while we do that. We're just giving Lavalais a moment to come back on. And if you didn't hear me early on, I just wanted to mention customers that I saw out there. Okay, Sister Fire. Sister Fire is like, show us what you got. Well, I'm going to wait on Lavalais just a second, just so we can chit chat a little bit more. I just want to mention the 4 customers that I remember in North Carolina were Ruby, Sauda, who I met for the first time, Ether, and Lorette Wright, who I met for the first time as well. All wonderful patrons of the BAM show that we started in 2020. So it was lovely to see all of you. If I missed people's names, I apologize, but loved seeing you all. All right, Lavalais, are you back?
I think so.
Okay. Okay, Lavalais is back. I was mentioning that you were doing a show in Wichita, Kansas. Is it September or October that you're doing that show?
It's in September, middle of September.
Okay. And I know you did it last year, is that correct?
Yeah, that was my first year, so I decided I'd probably go back again this year. It
Okay.
wasn't that great, I mean, it wasn't that great, but it's a different experience and a different market. So I have to think differently and prepare differently for that
Yep.
particular show. So that's what I'm trying to. That's why I'm going back.
Got you. Got you.
Oh,
Yeah, I
let me.
think. I mean, I spoke about. I think we talked about it earlier this year about entering into new marketplaces and trying new shows. And I did want to get to Denver, Colorado. I wasn't able to get there this year, but other places are out there that I think want to see. Is that you? You got all kinds of things going on there today, right?
Yeah, yeah, they do. They still are doing what do you call it? Drive-by birthdays. They go and line up and then they come down the street. I mean, we have a street that's only 1 block, so it's like.
Just when you'd want to do the show, right? Here they come. Now you just gotta laugh. Like, you can't be upset about it because there's nothing you can do about it. Okay.
Yeah, they will go away. It's just they're not going
Okay.
away right now.
Okay. Well, I'm looking at Sister Fi. She's like, show us what you got. So, enough of me talking. Let's show them some work, okay? And let's get to it. I only have a few pieces to show tonight. Just a few everyday pieces and a few fabulous pieces. Okay, so let's start with slide number 1, please. These are unisex pieces. I bring them to all the shows. You've got oatmeal on the left, navy blue on the right, and they're all accented with different color leather. I enjoy doing these. They're crushable, great for traveling, unisex, great for everybody. Just cool little fedora shapes, stingy brim fedoras. And this one is accented in yellow and orange on the edge there. And you've got your leather, which is chestnut brown, dark brown, olive green, and a sort of lighter olive green as well. Pop the brim up or down. It's just easy for everybody. It's not too much of a hat, easy throw on. So these come in a variety of colors on the website. I think there's about 12 left in different color combinations. So I have up there D271 and D275. And like I said, they're unisex. I originally designed them for the guys, but the women are so very attracted to them as well. Crushable, adjustable band on the inside. Okay. Great for traveling. And this one is yellow, brown, and sort of light blue embossed leather on the side there. Let me put that navy blue on for you. So Ether said at the Black Theatre Festival, men were wearing them. Yes, they loved them there, especially the actors, the men. Okay. I think the darker color is probably the better seller. Everybody loves this color, and it's a dark blue, and again you can pop that brim down, hide a little bit, or you can pop it up. So these do very well, and like I said, by that adjustable band on the inside, starts off like 23 3/4, close to a 24-inch, and you can cinch that right down to a smaller size if you want. This one is if you're a pink and green person. So lots of different colors. Like I said, there's about 12 to 14 at the moment left on the website. I don't think I'll be doing any more of those for the rest of this season. Come September, I'll be moving into winter hats, and there'll be sort of a take on this in a winter version, but not identical. All right, so these are priced at $75. Okay, we've got to show the fold away, which is the next slide, slide number 2. Black is almost sold out. White was and is becoming the #1 color. I guess it's that time of year, but white is getting close to being the #1 seller. So I'm like, let me just do white today. It's packable, great for all sizes, great for traveling, playful. Okay. When I put these on people's heads on at the shows, they're so surprised at how many different ways you can wear this hat. But it's wonderful in that it packs flat. Great hat. Like I said, white is becoming the #1 color as far as this design is concerned. Black, I don't have too many black left, maybe about 2 or 3. I did all of these, I just knocked them out, and I did them early on in the summer, and they're almost all gone. All right, I do have tan left as well, and I think I have pink left as well. So some of the other colors excuse me, are all sold out. All right, this is priced at $70, the fold away. Okay, next slide please, while I get some tea. Slide number 3. So we're going to go with some of the nicer hats. This is one-of-a-kind piece. It's called Sunlight Special. These are all hand-dyed. All the rest of the hats I'm showing tonight are one-of-a-kind pieces. This one is a beautiful soft tan. It's a new straw that I've been working with this year. It's not that textured knotted straw. It is a lighter weight and it's very delicate. This one has a little bit of yellow and tan leather knotted around it just to give it a little bit of specialness to it, and it's ivory and orange hemp braid sewn on the edge there. All right, it has that adjustable band on the inside. This is the adjustable band that you just cinch in, make it smaller. This is called Sunlight Special. The brim is about a 3.5 inch. You can also tip it up if you want to. Showing you all sides, and it's priced at $245. $245. It is a one-of-a-kind piece. I'm going to show you the next one, which is a little bit bigger. The next one is called Warm Sun. That same tan dye, large brim. If I remember correctly, Mel was trying on this hat at the Black Theatre Festival and she was falling in love with it. You pop it up, okay? That's the side view, front view, other side view. All right, you could also tip it up like that if you wanted to. That's a nice look. I make these brims kind of soft and flexible so you can play with it and sort of not make it a totally different hat, but just it's a fun piece. Okay, all the way down, all the way up, or up one side, down on the other. All right, this one is called Warm Sun in tan, and it's priced at $285. $285. It has that drawstring in it, so it starts out as a 24 inch and you can draw it, cinch it all the way down to a 22 inch. All right, Warm Sun in tan. Next slide please, slide number 5. It's called Basquiat. This one is a golden yellow to orange dye on the top. It's like a little ombre dye, and then you have lavender braid, straw braid, all on the edge, and leather, knotted leather around the crown of the hat, yellow, and this is like a peachy orange. It's not really bright. And let me show you the other side, peachy orange. Okay, pretty hat. Very pretty hat. I think I tried it on at the last show and I was saying that it would be wonderful if one of the clothing designers out there would just do an outfit to go with this, because I just think that would be lovely. Or you could just do all yellow or all lavender would be pretty with this hat. So this one's called Basquiat and it's priced at $285. $285. All right, next slide, please. We're going to go into some deep colors, deep pinks, which beautifully go together. I love dyeing these colors. This one is called Pellini, and it's all hand dyed. This is not a triple dye. You've got the straw that is dyed in a fuchsia, and then the braid is hand dyed purple and hand dyed green. Okay, Pellini on the side there, Pellini on the front. I kind of like to dip it a little bit. You've got all those colors underneath as well. Pretty color combo. Wider shape, wider angular shape than what I normally do. And of course you've got that leather on there, purple, green, and a little bit of pink. Show you all sides. Pellini is priced at $265. $265. It's the knotted leather, knotted straw. I'm sorry, not leather, knotted straw. Has a bit more weight to it than this one. Has a bit more weight to it. This is a lighter weight hat than this one. All right, so this is Pellini and is priced at $265. Okay, next slide, please. Mayval sold, so I'm not going to show that hat. Number 7, Mayval is sold. All right, next slide, please. Slide number 8. Slide number 8 would be Oalini. This is an ombre dye, a nice light to dark purple on the edges, yellow straw braid or hemp braid on the edges, has nice angles to it when you wear it. Oalini is priced at $265. Nice color gradient, that ombre dye from here to the brim, and you can wear that brim up in the back, which I love, or you can pop it down. This is how I would wear it, up in the back. Okay, and I might even turn it as well this way. Yeah, that's what I would do. Playful piece again, just like many of my hats. So, you know, you get it home, you make it yours. You do it all the way down, all the way up. Oalini is priced at $265. Let's go down so you can see all the hat. Beautiful colors. I love this purple. It was a mixture of a purple dye, a red purple, and a royal blue dye that I put together. And it just beautiful color. You never know what you're going to come out with sometimes. It's that's the fun part of it. But this purple was beautiful. All right, this is Oalini again, and it's priced at $265. It has that adjustable band on the inside. If you love a wider brim, these last few hats are wider brims. And you could just do, you don't have to put it all together. You could just do jeans and a t-shirt and just the hat and some purple shoes and you're good. All right, slide number 9, please. We're going to end off with purples, all purples. The Vivant is natural and purple with a little bit of yellow on the edge. It's that textured straw with a nice little piece of leather just around the outside, just to finish it off. The Vivant, there we go. My version of a fedora. I'm going to tip it to that side because that's what it's telling me. And again, you could put that up in the back, which I like. Show you both sides. It makes it funky when it's up in the back. Different look down, both ways. All right, Vivant is priced at $285, and it's the texture straw has a bit more weight than the others. The last two are that lightweight sisal straw, which is very fine, very light. The font is priced again at $2.85, all hand dyed, and you have this leather all the way around. There we go. Don't know why that wants to flip that way. There we go. There we go. All right, slide number 10, please. We're going to go back to, oh, we're sticking with purples. That's right, purples. This is the same as the tan and orange one, the warm sun, but this is warm sun in purple. Again, you can flip that brim up. Beautiful colors. It frames the face lovely. All right, all the way down. This is priced at $2.85. All hand dyed, and you have this braid straw all the way around. So you've got yellow, lavender, and purple. I'm leaning in so you can actually see, all hand stitched. All right, this is warm sun in purple, and it's priced at $2.85. And just a simple cotton twill band around it. For me, it just felt like it just didn't need too much, just that. And the last hat I'm going to show is slide number 11. It's called Free as a Bird, and this is one of my favorites. Okay, Free as a Bird. It is almost completely all purple with a little bit of that royal blue trim. See the leather on here. Purple with a little bit of, it's a royal blue with a little bit of purple embossed leather as well there, and it sits so lovely. One of my favorites. I wore it a lot at the Black Theatre Festival, and it could be yours. This is called Free as a Bird, and it's priced at $2.65. Okay, again, it has that adjustable band on the inside. Again, you can pop it down. See, different look. We could have it up. All right, that is my selection for the evening, and it's just a small selection. Go over to the website lipshats.com. There are other hats there, and I will be uploading more designs once we get closer to fall. The ones on the website, we're going to ride it out until the end of August, and then new hats will go up. Okay, here's Lavalais with his selection of jewelry.
Oh, hey, look, those are, wow, man, I'm glad to see those purples, those big wide brim straw hats. They're like, I mean, I know that, I mean, come on, you gotta have one of those big wide summer hats. If you were down here and you walked outside, you'd want one of these, right?
Right. I think my designs are getting bigger and bigger. I don't know. I feel like, oh yeah, just kind of a bit bigger and a bit bigger. But yeah, I'm enjoying the purple and yellows. They work out really nicely.
Yeah, I remember seeing that one back at Louisiana Festival down in
Oh, right.
When you wore that, you only wore it for 2 minutes before
it was sold off my head. Yeah. Yeah, that happens a lot. That happens a lot, but that's a wonderful thing. So
yeah, hey, look, we all for that. Go ahead. No. But they were great hats. Love to, so you guys should get your hat before the summer's over with. Summer's gonna last a little while though, like be around for a minute.
Yeah, I feel that we've had a lot of rain up. I guess it's that storm that's come up our way. We've had a lot of lingering rain for the last 4 days. Back to hot weather tomorrow. So sun, here it comes. Pull out your hats and wear them because you're gonna need it.
Hey, I know I do down here totally because it's hot. All right.
All right.
Right. Hey, everybody.
What you gonna show?
All right. All right. So I see Manhattan's joined us in the house, and Sister Fire, and Mel, some Ruby King, some of the other people that were out in the festival in North Carolina. Uh, some of the people that were in Detroit with me. So yeah, put my stuff up there. I haven't seen that in a long time. I think the last show we did, I forgot all about even mentioning that you could find me online. And I have been getting some after sales from Detroit. So it's bamboozlejewelry.com, or you can reach me Facebook, Bamboozle by Lavalais, or bamboozle@gmail.com, or I mean, there's a way to reach me. Don't just any kind of contact information you can get a hold of me. Okay. I specialize in one of my special things is the ear spear, which is what I invented, and I invented that back in the 90s. And as you know, it's a two-piece earring. So that's what I'm going to start off with tonight. Again, I have these are sterling silver in metal, but they're gold plated. So if you have a little desire to not always be in your shiny silver, and you would like to sport a little gold, I do have a gold plate. I don't make it totally out of gold, but I do make it. I do plate the sterling silver with an 18 karat gold. Okay, so if it wears out, I'll replate it for you. No problem. All right, so that's BAM number one. Let's get started with that. And as you can see, it's a two-piece earring again. And it's BAM number one. This is my little stubby one. I think it's on sale for $75 on the website. BAM number one. All right, and this is, like I say again, it's sterling silver with a gold plate. Okay, I have it on here. I'll show it to you, and then as you come back to me, I guess. Yeah, there I go. I have that one on. So, and again, this one is the gold. So if you like, and you know how we have to have a little bit of gold on the second hand, but BAM number one. All right, I started out loving gold. Wasn't until a long time after a while that I changed to silver, and so I started appreciating silver, not diamonds, not gold, but silver. So that's where I'm at today. But BAM number two. All right, BAM number two. This is also a I call my crown piece. It has a crown top to it. It's also a two-piece earring. As usual, all the ear spears are two-piece. They appear to go straight through your ear if you're not familiar with them. But if you need the gold one is available, and I think this one is also on the website for $85. Again, here it is in live and living color. And it's again sterling silver with a gold plate. All right, so if you need that little gold accent every now and then, and or you want to add this one to your collection, some people have really nice collections of ear spears that they wear different ones. Number one was 75, and number two is 85, and here's number three, and number three is the sterling crescent, which can be worn a couple of different ways. I really like the fact that, if you turn the top on this one, it really has another nice design element to it, which ends up being this curve, so it's really a nice addition for your ear in different styles. Like I say, you can wear this one a couple of different ways. You can wear it, pretty much like that. Oh, like that. Or you can turn the top, and it's $95. So there's a $10 increase between the different ones that are on the website. All right. So, and I'd love to have you have one of my ear spears there. Mel, I ain't seen you in one of my ear spears. I know you make your own jewelry, so I'd love to see know you look great. Probably back in the day you did, so I'm not going to say anything about that. All right, so that's BAM number 3. So now, here's BAM number 4. This is a moonstone ring with a crown bezel, and all my rings are going to be moonstone. I have about 4 or 5 moonstone rings that I'm going to show you tonight. This quality of moonstone is a little bit different than the ones that don't reflect very much of anything. This is a very high quality moonstone, and as you can just see a hint of the blue flash that's in it. If you were to have it in front of you or have it on you, you would see that it has quite a bit of blue flash to it. You're probably not going to see it when I show it here in a little bitty picture. Yeah, I didn't think so. But it has, that's why I showed the picture, because it's pretty much impossible for me to show the ring with that's close. But it has quite a bit of blue flash in this particular ring. And this one is a size 7. And again, it's a moonstone. And moonstones have been, throughout history, they've been a very part of what we do. This one is $150 for BAM number 4. On BAM number 5, okay, BAM number 5, this is another moonstone ring, and I have it with a pretty much a little flat bezel around the outside of it, you know, little square bezel that shapes the outside of it, and it's also $150. And again, this is a very quality. There you can basically see it on the screen a little bit. The blue flash in this. I can't remember exactly what causes the blue flash in the stone, but it's a remarkable stone, and it's been praised for a long time. It has a lot of healing properties that have to do with the energies of the sun, you know, different phases of the moon are affected by the colors of it. So if you would like a moonstone ring, I'm showing several of them tonight. Okay, so let's move on to BAM number 6. These are a little bit more interesting now. Those were just pretty simple, pretty plain. Sometimes I do that because I really want the stone to come out, not the ring design. It's not about the design of the ring. It's really about the stone itself. And so that's why these are done pretty simple. BAM number 6. Oh, okay. I did not give a price for BAM number. Oh, this is number 6. I'm sorry. Yeah. BAM number 6 has a very high bezel. It's a very high stone, and it has a nice oval shape to it. It's made with a split shank. It made it a little bit different, but again, it's always about, this is more about the stone than it is about the setting. But you can see this has a pretty good high bezel on it, and now and then when I'm doing this, you can see a little bit of the flash of the blue in the stone, and it's just remarkable. It's a rainbow moonstone with a lot of blue flash in it, right? So, all right. So now that's and this one sells for $180. BAM number 6. All right. We'll move to BAM number 7. All right. BAM number 7. It's got the It's a larger stone. It's probably inch and a half across. It has also quite a bit of blue flash in it. It's a very prime or prized stone. It just isn't, I just can't show you that flash. Every now and then you see a little bit of it, but it's pretty hard for the camera to catch it. You know, that's why I did the photos, so that maybe you'd see a little bit more in the photos. As you can see, there's quite a bit of it in the design, in the ring itself, in the moonstone. And again, it's like I say, it's a stone for healing. It's a stone for love, for romance, to bring oneself more awareness, self-awareness. It's also contained within the stone. So again, this is BAM number 7, and this one is $200. Okay, BAM number 7. All right, now BAM number 8. This is another one. It has the it's got a square wire design around the bezel to give it a little bit more depth in terms of the side, and it also has a lot of blue flash in it. Okay, and this is BAM number 12, and it's also $200. Okay. And these are again, like I said, these are very high quality moonstones. Moonstones come in a lot of different qualities of the stone. I mean, it could be very dense and you don't see very much of anything. It could have a lot of black in it, there's a lot of carbon in it, you know, so there's a lot of different qualities of moonstone. And these that I've shown to you tonight have been some of the highest quality in terms of the moonstone. All right, so and my last ring, this will be my last ring this afternoon, BAM number 9. And so I was trying to do something a little bit different with like a two stones, and so I have a moonstone and a garnet that I put together on some square wire and put them together. Okay, my dog is calling me. He talks to me that way. He wants me to do something for him. I don't know what it is. When he's in that state of mind, it means that he's either hungry, he can go outside when he wants to, so I'm gonna assume that he's hungry. But here's BAM number 9, and it is a large ring. I wanted to show, it's almost like 11. Auntie, I know you're looking for a moonstone ring, a large one. This one's really a nice little pretty moonstone ring with a garnet and a very a different design for me. It's like a little two stone ring. Okay, so with that, I'm gonna come on back to Ella and see if I can take care of my dog. So, give me.
Okay. I love those rings. I thought the moonstone is quite a dreamy stone. Yeah, it's quite a dreamy stone. And I'm looking at the one that has the high bevel on it. I do like rings like that. So that might have to I might have to call Lavalais up for one of those. But that moonstone, it definitely has some depth to it. All of them beautiful, absolutely beautiful. I believe that those stones, those rings are on his website. If not, he put all his information up there and you can contact him directly for one of those beautiful rings. Yeah, they're quite dreamy, aren't they, Lavalais? That moonstone it's it's dreamy. You want to kind of fall into that stone. It seems like it's quite ethereal to it.
Oh, it's like it's unbelievable. I mean, it's a white stone. It's like it looks like it's a crystal, but
Yeah.
when the reflection, when the inside of that particular stone, I mean, it's like this, almost like a ocean blue or something that's in the inside of it. You know, it's really yeah, feminine energy. It's a beautiful stone. It has all kinds of great energies. So
Yeah.
that's why I recommend everybody should have a moonstone.
Yeah, I could actually see that on the screen, like as you were showing them. I could say, oh yeah, like it has a lot of energy that, you know, maybe it was the feminine energy, Mel, but it was drawing me in. I thought they're very cool, very cool.
Oh, good, great. Glad it had an effect.
It did. It did, and not every stone does that. I'm a big labradorite fan. I love that because of the depth of the stone. There's that light within, and you just can fall into it. And that moonstone did the same thing.
Yeah, that labradorite will do that same thing. It has that same blue sort of. I mean, one of the forms of the labradorite will have that same blue in it, and it also has that moon, that, you know, iridescent, lots of different colors in it.
Right.
So they're beautiful stones, and I think the energy of the stones is really. I'm amazed at it. You know, you know how you think, well, I don't want to believe in that. What do you mean that stone will do that for you? And this one will do that for you. And believe it or not, I mean, it's the energy of the earth, and we're of the earth. So, you know,
I mean,
we carry it around.
Yeah, I mean, I get it. And I'm sure you do even more so working with the stones, being a jeweler. I get it with color, you know, working with color. Different colors do different things for me energetically. And the stones, like you said, they're from the earth. They're going to call to you in different ways.
Yeah. I lost my sound of you, so I hear part of what you're saying.
Okay. We're talking about energy, really. Colors and energy, stones and energy, you know, everything has it, right? You just some of it speaks louder to you, resonates more than others. And that moonstone was beautiful.
Yeah, and it's really a beautiful thing when you can set that into something and make that all happen, and somebody wants that energy. Usually people are drawn to what I've noticed about the stones, since I have a different variety of them usually, that people are usually drawn to the stone that usually means something to them. You know, when they actually pick up the stone, they might not know anything about the stone, but when they find out the meaning of that particular stone, they can find out how that affects them, and you know, usually was the right stone for them.
It was the right one for them. They might not have known it, but they did. Yeah, once, like you said, you tell them a little bit about it, and they're like, aha, yes, yeah. Okay. Are the rings available on your website?
They are not on my website yet. Usually rings don't make it to the website when they're stones, because they're one-of-a-kind pieces. I know you put your one-of-a-kind pieces. I usually don't put one-of-a-kind pieces on my website because, I mean, I don't mind reproducing things. But and usually I use these at shows, but I won't be doing any shows. so I'm gonna have to reconsider how I'm gonna deal with them. But you know, if you're interested in any of the moonstones, let me know. Give me a shout out through, you know, my website, or, you know, my phone or email, however. You know.
And of course they can be sized. They can be sized.
Yes, it can be sized. That's why I don't normally say what size it is, you know, because if it's coming from out of here, I can make it whatever size that you might want it in most cases. If it's something that I can't do, then, I'll let you know. But normally I can make it whatever size that you want it to be. So.
Okay. Anybody out there have any questions about the Moonstone or any questions about the hats? We are here for you. I realize that there's a little bit of a delay especially on Facebook, maybe about 10-15 seconds. So I'm gonna give people a little bit of time to, if they want, before we say good night. Okay.
Hey, I see we have a lot of the people that have been on the show tonight. I mean, Mel's on, and Chakotay checked in, and Sister Fire checked in on us. And, so we're gonna have to have those people on pretty soon. We're gonna have to have a show.
Yeah, guys. That's on you out there. If you want to be a part of the Black Artist Marketplace, contact us and we will put on a show for you, for sure. But it's up to you out there. And that's all I'm going to say.
All right.
All right. So please continue to share, follow us join and like on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram. We're continuing to grow and build. So please, share with family and friends, because when we're out there, we love meeting all the people that are watching the show, both myself and Lavalais. It just touches me, it really does. So continue with us.
So I want to say hello to Marlene, that's on Instagram, that's looking on Instagram. We're also on Instagram, in case you're not getting us on Facebook or YouTube. You can also check us out on Instagram while we do our show. Okay.
Right. And like I said, if you missed anything, you can go back, especially on YouTube. It's a lot easier. Go back and watch it again, or tell your friends, share with them. Not just what we're doing, all of our videos are up there from all the past shows, and you can share all the artists that have been here with us over the years. Wow, we're entering into, will it be our 5th year soon, Lavalais?
Oh man, we've been doing it. What you talking about?
Yeah, anniversary time is coming up soon, so we'll talk about that in another show.
Oh yeah, hey, and I forgot to mention about Zika.
Oh, okay, Zika.
Yeah, our man Zika, he's been spinning records and doing his DJ thing, and he will be performing out of state in Kansas, no doubt, in Kansas City next month. He'll be doing a big festival there in Kansas City, so we will be posting some information on Zeke.
Yeah, we'll put it on the Black Artist Marketplace page on Facebook if you're watching through that page now, or if not, go check that out. We will post something about Zeke and what he's doing as well. Okay, Chakotay posts, she says she loves the YouTube because she can go back and reconnect with the other artists. Yeah, absolutely. Thank you, Chakotay. All right, well, have a wonderful evening, everybody. I'm still waiting on that delay, but gonna give you a chance to say goodnight to us. So I'm gonna say goodnight. All right, have a wonderful evening. We'll see you next time.
Yeah, enjoy your weekend. Look forward to seeing you maybe hopefully next week.
For sure.
All right.
All right. Good night.
Good night.